Welcome to Of Dergus and Friends. That's right, Of Dergus and Friends. And I'm not Joey. No, I'm Greg, and I'm your DM this time.
Woo!
All right. Yes, and this isn't a joke either. Unlike last time, I feel bad for that.
Some people listen to the whole thing.
Twice.
The whole thing.
You know what? I salute you, and I hope you listen to this whole thing.
Yeah, I hope this is better than that one. That would be,
Well, I like to think this is the translated version of that one.
I like that.
That's pretty good.
Cool.
So I guess we'll go around and introduce your guys and say whatever you want to say.
Do I still gotta introduce myself first? We did like this feels weird. The DM is to my left.
I'll start first.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Right, and then we'll go around. Hi, I'm Joey, of course, and wow, this feels really weird doing it as a player and not the DM. This is really strange, but I came prepared with a factoid for everyone, just like I've learned is policy by watching all of you.
True.
I learned just today that the last part of the human body to stop functioning post-mortem are pupils. Isn't that interesting?
Oh, really?
Kind of creepy.
Yeah, it's creepy,
Yeah.
right? It's because they die late.
Wow.
That's how that feels.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry. It's
Are we
relevant.
in the Twilight Zone?
It's relevant since I'm playing a snapping turtle today, and they're big on photography. So,
What are you doing?
what happened to our Joey? You can thank Riot Andre for both of those. I mentioned to our patrons I might do a pun today, and his made me physically ill, so I knew that they were the ones I had to read.
I'm surprised you didn't puke as you did it. I'm proud of you.
A little in my mouth. Yeah.
Wow. I'm just in awe. Hey guys, Nolan here. I feel lost, scared, and confused.
Same.
Bamboozled even. So I'm just gonna leave it there. Well, oh wait, are we gonna introduce our characters, or should we keep it secret until we meet each other in
Don't
game?
ask me. Ask the DM.
Right. That sounds like muscle memory. Should we?
Nah, keep it a secret.
Okay.
He already said what animal. What animal are you playing?
I'm playing a mockingbird, and that was from everyone in the Discord that voted. So thanks, guys. I will try my best.
Hey guys, I'm Rachel. Again, this is really weird. I almost said I play Tana. No, I am playing my second class ever in D&D. I'm really excited about that. Hopefully I won't mess it up too badly. I will be a squirrel. Yeah, and that's really all I have for you guys. I'm going to try and make most of my neurons focus on the actual D&D part of this, since I have to know how to play today instead of just faking it. I still don't know how to play D&D. We'll see how this goes. Sorry, Greg.
We're like 44 episodes in.
Yeah. Fake it till you make it.
Wow.
First time she's played a squirrel, though.
Right, of course.
That's not true.
Oh, really?
Anyway.
No. That's something we talk
cryptic.
about after the episode.
Hi, everybody. This is Finian, the elf, and I'm going to be playing Dergus the Warthog. I figure no secrets here since you already know about Dergus.
Hey everyone, it's Sarek. I normally play Heen. God, that was muscle memory too. I
Right?
started down
I
that
know.
path.
I know.
I'll be playing a golden retriever today.
Oh.
The bestest boy.
You guys are looking at me reflexively.
I was expecting you to say
Even
something.
Greg is looking at me.
Can't not. It's weird.
Well, yeah, let's get started. Do we want to let's do a toast.
Oh, yeah. Here's a toast to muscle memory. I hope we don't get cricks in our necks. Cheers.
Cheers.
Then let's get started of Dergus and Friends. I Dream of Piggy. That's the episode title. I literally just thought
Oh, I
Really?
pig it, man. I pig it.
Wow.
Boo.
it is a beautiful day in the forest, and the sun is high. Finian and Dergus are standing around, but Dergus has plans of his own.
Okay, Dergus, be a good boy and come back soon. We'll miss you.
I'm sorry, I just have to ask. Aaron, I have one question for you.
Yeah.
In your life, did you ever think that you were going to pig noises into a microphone.
Not a single moment.
And then respond to said pig noises.
Not even a little. Not even for a second.
I love D&D.
I know, right?
So Dergus goes running down the forest down a path made by what you can only assume a lot of animals walking this way. As he moves along, he gets extremely hot as it is a warm day. A perfect day to go visit the mud baths. Not just any mud baths, but the best mud baths in all of Carthar.
In the entire world.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
And he won't be alone. He's going to be meeting his friends there. Dergus approaches what looks like an opening in the forest. There's a log laid down. On this log, there sits a ferret. This ferret has turned this log into a makeshift counter, and Dergus recognizes her as the receptionist.
This is so cute. I can't handle it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The ferret just is chewing some gum or something like gum. Yeah, they're here for you. And she points you to another opening. And as you walk through, you see 4 other animals sitting around a stump that has been turned into a makeshift table. And this is the waiting area.
Adorable.
I can't. I just can't.
Dergus walks over to the table and looks at all 4 of his friends and
Sitting around this table, there is a mockingbird, a snapping turtle, a golden retriever, and a squirrel.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Oinkers, how's it going? You get back? More adventures time, yeah? Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm calm. No, I'm not calm. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Oh, hi, everyone. Hi. I'm. Who am I? I'm Wendy. Nice to meet you. I am Wendy the Wendigo, the Magnificent. Yes, I like that.
We've been sitting here for hours, and you're only telling us this now?
I thought you were a ball.
I'm a turtle.
Well, now I'm a little bit more sad, but hi, nice to meet you. I'm Wendy, the Wendigo, the Magnificent.
Hello, Wendy. I already introduced myself, but seeing as you're looking at me quizzically, I'll do so again. I am Sir Franklin of Valo, Captain of the Emperor's Royal Guard. Long may he reign.
You'll see a little squirrel sitting on top of the tortoise's shell, and he's polishing an acorn in his paws. Hey, everybody, I'm Kit.
Squirrel!
What are you laughing at? Hey!
Squirrel.
Is this going to be a problem?
No. But you're a squirrel. Squirrel? Yes?
I will be watching you.
Okay, guys, can you just quiet down for 1 second? Okay, I'm trying to write some material. Oh, Darius, you're here. How you doing, man? How you doing, huh?
When? That's kind of incredible, man. I've been doing pretty good too. I think the last time I saw you was comedy improv. Remember that? Bad news. My whole little shtick where I would tell a joke and go, no, actually I can't do that because I think it was Pineapple the woodpecker, I think was his name. Yeah. He already had that copyrighted, so I can't actually use that material.
How do all of you know Dergus? Dergus is a very popular guy.
Well, I was winning the race that we had. We were having a race. We were building some mushrooms. No, a stack of mushrooms. Yeah, and I got the most mushrooms. But Oinkers here said no. He said all he was like is oink, and I was like, no, but I have more. And he's like, that one's grass. And no, it wasn't grass. It was mushrooms. I had the biggest stack of mushrooms. And that is the origin story for whatever I was just talking about.
I kind of like this. I kind of like this dog. What's your name, Wendigo? You got a lot of positivity in you. I like it.
Oh, thank you, Talking Bird.
Dergus saved my life during the Battle of Earthport. His heroics inspired me to be a better man, just as he is the best version of himself.
He is the best boy. I knew him because one day when I was skirting my acorns from the top of the tree, I saw this pig come over, and as I aimed my bow whoa at him, getting ready to shoot him in the butt for eating my acorns, he looked around and he asked who the acorns belonged to instead of eating them. It was the most heroic thing I had ever seen. And ever since then, I've been his faithful and loyal companion.
He truly is heroic.
The most heroicest.
Oh my god, guys, there's so much material here. Like, check this one out. Hey, Turtle Guy, what was your name?
Franklin, Sir Franklin.
I'm just gonna go with Franklin. So Franklin, check this out. I thought of this. So you were like in a battle, and you guys, I assume, ended up winning. Was it a celebration? Oh, that was pretty good, wasn't it? Should I keep that one? I feel like I should keep that one.
I don't get it. Oh, now I get it.
Yes, we won the battle. Emperor Carvis, long may he reign, conquered Belior that day.
I can't take you seriously.
That reminds me of the time that we had an enemy squirrel tribe come in and try and take the acorns, and I saved the day. Oh, Franklin, we have so much in common.
You seem like a good soldier.
That story's pretty nuts.
The ferret that brought you in is standing next to the table. The doctor will be in now to take you to your baths.
Oh, boy.
No one said anything about bath.
It's bath time.
No!
Are you afraid of water?
No, I love water. Water's great. Have you ever been in water? Water's the best thing ever.
I live in water.
Wait, Sir Frederick, you live in water?
Yes.
Well, then why aren't you in there right now?
'Cause I can do both.
Flying in from the woods, a mallard duck with slicked back green feathers on top swaggers over to you guys. And you recognize him. This is Dr. Quack. And this is Dr. Quack's bathhouse.
Wow.
And he walks over.
Oh my god. Is anyone gonna be able to understand that?
What?
Sorry, I had phlegm in my throat. Welcome to my bathhouse. If you guys are ready, you had an appointment for the full bathing, the full treatment, right?
Yes, sure.
Full treatment for 5 this way. And he into what looks like, it's kind of like in the Lion King when they pull back those ferns and you see the oasis. But when he pulls back these ferns, you just see dirt. There's no mud. It is all dried dirt. And you can see these little canals where water should be running in, mixing with this clay to make the delicious mud that Dergus loves. But instead, it is bone dry. And a tumbleweed tumbles across this to show how extra dry it is.
Oh, no! What happened to the water?
I agree. I think we're being swindled.
I'll be nodding my head up and down. Yep, well, sometimes life isn't fair at all.
Hey, no baths. I'm okay with that.
Dr. Quack, what happened to all the water?
I don't know. I'm ruined. What's going on? It wasn't like this last week.
How am I going to wash my acorns now?
Oh, no. My investors.
Your investors? You should worry about the decorated soldier Dergus here. He is a guest of honor.
Yeah, how's he supposed to take a bath if there's no water?
I don't know. Don't go, guys. Don't leave me a bad review, please.
Well, we demand an explanation.
Look, medical school. Look, medical school is expensive, and I need this bathhouse running. There must be something wrong with the river. Can you guys go check it out for me?
Are you sure, Dergus?
So heroic.
Okay, all right, let's go.
So selfless.
I will bound up into a tree and start leaping from branch to branch in the direction of the river.
The doctor turns to you guys. Thank you. Oh, I was going to miss my tea time trying to figure this out. But he pulls out some golf clubs. Thank you so much. He really is in med school. Yeah. I didn't want to waste my time with this. Have fun. And he walks off.
Wow.
I will rush to keep up with Dergus.
Dergus kneels down, indicating that you could ride on his back, so you don't have to work so hard to keep up.
I'm a big, heavy turtle. I'll walk by.
Dergus is a big, heavy warthog.
Fair enough. All right. I'm
You're like clambering on top of him.
I'm not above that. I am above Dergus now, though. I'll go on top.
So just to set the scene, we've got the warthog with a tortoise on top of him with a mockingbird on top of him and a golden retriever bounding by the side and then a squirrel flying through the air.
I love
Yep.
the image of the turtle on Dergus's back with a mockingbird sitting on top of the turtle.
Yeah.
Love it.
I better get my walking clothes out. And I'm going to reach behind and pull at the strings of one of my knapsacks. It isn't coming undone, so I shake it a little bit, and then it eventually comes out and falls out. And I produce a half cape that's a little scarf. And I'll put it on myself, as well as a pair of wizard goggles. And I'll put those on.
What about
Adorable.
a leash?
No leash.
No leash.
So while you're doing this, Dergus reaches into his little satchel because he's carrying this little leather satchel on his back. And he pulls out what looks like a round white puff. It's probably like a mushroom puff, but it looks like a ball. And he throws it up the trail.
Ba, 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 ba.
You guys follow this dried out trench that brought the water into these mud pits, and as you keep walking up this where the water should be coming from, you eventually reach the river. And instead of this roaring gigantic river, which it should be, it is just a tiniest little stream, and it is bone dry. Fish are flopping around. Standing and looking at it is a gecko with an Indiana Jones hat. His hands are on his hip, and he looks like he's confused.
Dergus walks up to the gecko.
Maybe we should ask Ringo what he thinks is going on.
That's his name now.
Okay.
Huh. Oh, hey, howdy, partner. Well, I don't right know what's happening here. My name's Rango, and I'm from the River Service, and this is an environmental catastrophe. Look at these fish. They can't live without water. Look at this turtle. He's as dry as a bone.
What? I'm all right.
It's okay, good sir. We'll get you your water.
I'm
Thank
wringing
you.
my paws anxiously. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, this won't do at all.
Do you think it was the Seekers that did this?
Seeking what?
Magic. That's what they seek. They seek mages.
Look, I'm a simple wizard. I don't know much about magic. But I reckon that something upstream has clogged this here river.
I'll fly off of Dergus's back and land next to Rango. Well, don't worry, sir. Dr. Duck sent us, and we're here to quack this case.
You work for that quack?
Well, actually, I'll like pat the top of my head with my wing. I was actually trying to go for a bit there, but I'm assuming that really wasn't that funny, was it? Because you didn't even your expression didn't even change. Thank you, Dergus. You always have my back, Dergus.
His tongue just licks his eye, just like geckos do.
Huh.
Look here, buddy. I don't know what's going on, but if you want this water and to get this dry turtle man some moisture, you might want to head upstream.
I'm sniffing the riverbed a little. Guys, I know what the problem is.
Yes.
There's no water.
I see wisdom has chased you your entire life, but you are too fast, aren't you?
I am fast. Thank you. How did you know I was so fast?
Observation.
Hey, are you going to copyright that joke or?
What?
No.
You made
No, I
me-
heard it first.
We probably should go figure out where the water went. I bet it went that way, and I'll start running downstream.
No need to be hasty.
Other way, and I'll turn around and run the other way.
Are you still batting that puff in front of you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Half the time I'm carrying it in my mouth, just kind of shaking it back and forth, like somebody's going to try and take it from me.
I'll hop up back on Dergus, and then I'll lean forward. I mean, it's kind of cool that we have Wendigo on the case. We got real Sherlock Bones on the case.
You're going to give me shell shock.
Are you going to keep that joke or?
What? No.
Nothing. Never mind.
Well, get along, partners. I'm going to head downstream. Rango walks downstream.
He pulls out his golf clubs, too.
I have a tea time with Dr. Quack.
As we're walking, now that I finally have time to catch up with my old war pal, Dergus, still on his back, I'll lean my head out of my shell a bit to his ear. So, Dergus, what have you been up to this past decade? Kidnapped? Noctara? What were you doing in Noctara? Being sold to orcs? The man named Finian, tell me more. Oh, they seem like a good platoon of soldiers that you've met.
What? You think that sounds like a good group? They've destroyed everything they've touched.
But you are their leader. That makes sense. Keeping them alive. I can't imagine a better person for the job.
Hey guys! I found this bone. Look at this, and I'll drop it. It's a good medium-sized bone.
I'm gonna lean over to Kit and like kind of whisper, you know, I don't know who has the bigger boner for Dergus.
I don't get it, but I'm laughing anyway.
It's me.
Would everyone like an acorn?
And I'll pull off my little leather sack and start passing out acorns before you even answer. I do have a bag of holding. It contains acorns.
Only acorns.
Only acorns. When you are a squirrel scout, you always have to be prepared.
Wow.
And that's all you have in a bag of holding, and all that's in it is acorns,
Well, yeah.
completely filled.
What else would I need?
Is anyone else scared to ask how many acorns?
Hey, Kit. Hey, Squirrel Kit.
What?
Your name's Kit, right? Not Squirrel? Yes.
Kit.
Yes, Kit. Hey, yes, hi, I'm Wendy. So, who hurt you in the past to have all those nuts in one bag?
My eyes will go to a very distant and dark place.
Oh my God!
I start telling you my story, and to me, a squirrel, I'm telling you in this like deep, gravelly, rough, like ranger voice, like Batman. Like dark, no parents, like that type of thing. But what you actually hear,
I just picture
You guys are cracking each
no
other up.
parents.
but what you actually hear is Kit saying, They came in the winter. They came and they ate every last one of them, young and old. And there was nothing I could do, nothing at all. So I just stood there while they ate them. All of them.
Your family?
No! My acorns! I have been saving them all winter, but they ate my acorns, and so I couldn't hibernate. Instead, I trained.
Wow.
You have seen the darkness hiding under the shell of this world?
All the darkness! I've seen more darkness than anyone I could ever imagine! The bears ate my acorns, my sworn enemies! I will avenge them! I will avenge them with all my might!
Do bears eat acorns?
They did. Thank you, Dergus! Together we will rend the flesh from their bones! A new warrior name! Era Acorn? Aracorn! I like it, Dergus!
Yeah, that's really good. I like that too.
That's he picked up some. I mean, like he was really teaching me a lot in improv. Yeah. So
I'm gonna puff out my chest like the warrior I am.
Wait,
Aracorn!
So Aracorn, how are you going to kill the bears? They're big and they're scary and they're way more hair than I have.
I'm gonna pull out my short bow and I will expertly, knock an arrow. Of course, the arrow is the size of a toothpick.
Adorable.
And again, my eyes are gonna go to that really dark, like sinister place.
I'll take them down one by one. Until their blood ends this very drought.
oh my God.
I'm going to take an awkward shuffle back. Wow, I've never seen a squirrel killer.
I'm not a squirrel killer. I'm a squirrel scout.
You guys walk following the bed of this river upstream. It takes you it was about 10 o'clock when you guys first reached the bathhouse. So it starts approaching nighttime and you still haven't found what's clogging the river. So it's getting late and I assume you guys want to take camp.
Yeah, we set up our tents.
What do our tents look like? Mine is made of leaves and twigs.
I'm just snuggling up next to Dergus. He's the only tent I need.
Dergus just kind of rolls around in the dirt a little bit, kind of gets comfortable, and then Sir Franklin
Yeah.
comes and makes himself comfortable.
Yeah, I'll
It's
pitch
warm.
my little leaf and branch tent, like right in between you two. You're both so warm. Well, actually, I guess the tortoise isn't warm since you're cold-blooded.
He's a turtle, not a tortoise. There's a difference.
Turtles need water and tortoises don't.
Well, he needs water.
Oh, he would not be alive this long. Okay. Anyway.
Maybe he carries water with him.
Undead
It's
turtle.
in my shell. It's just filled with water.
Well, Dergus is probably carrying flasks of water. He's got, supplies.
Yeah, I'm emptying the healing potions and using them to
That's
douse
wonderful.
myself.
Yeah, good use.
I'll help scrub them into your shell with my paws.
You guys are the best.
I'll shake my bag a little bit more and pull out a dog bed and roll it out.
But you have to turn around in a circle 3 times, right?
Oh, absolutely. 4, because 4 is a better number than 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Kit kind of freaked me out, so I think I'm gonna sleep away from you guys up in the tree.
You are a bird.
Your guys' rest goes by uninterrupted, and you guys are ready to go and continue following this river. And you guys do. And eventually, you hear a voice as you're walking. Halt!
I'll slowly turn to see who it is.
Did a tree just fart?
Up a tree, a sloth is hanging there, and he is mad dogging all of you.
Oh boy.
You cannot pass here without defeating me.
I'll look to Dergus, our honorable leader.
No. You can't be serious. I don't know how to fight. I don't care if Kit is crazy. I don't want to do this.
But it's easy. You just run up and you grab it with your teeth and you go all around it. And that's all you got to do to fight.
I don't think we can reach him. He's all the way up there.
That's really inconvenient.
That is fine. I'm coming down there to kick your butt.
Hey guys, it occurs to me that if we wait for this guy to kick our butts, we might all die of old age. Maybe we should just keep walking. Oh, okay, Dergus agrees. Let's go.
And while you guys start walking, you notice he's still putting one hand over the other, slowly climbing down. Wait.
Dergus turns and gives a derisive look back at the sloth and goes,
Yeah, what he said. Your mother.
And as you guys are leaving, you just feel raw power coming from the sloth. But he's just not making it down the tree.
I don't know that we could have bested him. I have not seen that much power in one man since Emperor Corvus, long may he reign.
I ripped more stuffing out of animals like twice his size. He'd be easy. You just grab him and 2 of us pull him. It'd be really. And Kit would just be over there stabbing him to death with one of the little sticks.
Step, 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 step.
Stick. And I'll run off into the wild.
Well, I guess the 4 of you continue.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I'm a little kerfuffled. I kind of want to talk to Frank over here. So I'm gonna fly over and land on your shell.
I'll keep walking.
So, this kind of gets me like kerfuffled here. I'm trying to figure out. You're saying like you're a soldier, but because like I've seen soldiers,
That's
and
right.
I don't think I've ever seen a turtle soldier.
Well, I don't imagine you're around war very often.
No. I've
He
had
hasn't seen what we've seen.
He has no idea the horrors of
The
this
horrors.
world.
The horrors.
Oh, I know the horrors. I know them all too well. Thunder will, and then my eyes will black over. Oh no! I spent my entire life trying to make people laugh, trying to make them smile. But all I know is puns, and they only work some of the time. And one time I thought I sold out an entire theater. And they all booed.
It was all me.
It's strange to me. I feel like I feel like the people of this world don't appreciate puns.
It's as if their creator doesn't get it.
You get me? That's pretty good. No, they weren't mooing. They were booing.
Are you sure? Because if they were cows, they really could have been mooing.
No, it was a various assortment of farm animals.
Oh. You have seen darkness.
A ruffle comes from the forest at this time. The bushes shake and tremble violently, and a stick appears. It's not just a stick, but a log. And Wendy walks out with it between her jaws. Girls, I found a stick.
What?
Stick. I found a stick.
Is it to defeat our enemies with?
Is it to skewer a bear head on a pike?
It's to carry.
Oh.
But why?
Because I'll spit it out. A stick needs to be carried, otherwise it's not a stick.
No.
What?
No.
What?
I'm trying to think. I feel like there's something at the tip of my beak here with a dog bringing back a whole tree. Like, I know I can use the word bark here, but like, where am I going to put it? Are you barking up the wrong tree? Is that the right joke? Or is that kind of overplayed? What do you think?
Are you a comedian? I just got that.
I think I need a break. I'm just going to fly up in the air.
Did I say something wrong?
No, he probably should just stick to it.
You guys walk up this river and you eventually see there's a little natural stream that feeds into this river. And up that little stream, you hear growling and squeaking. A panic squeak, as in something needs help.
Follow my lead. And then I'll slowly make my way over to where the noise is coming from.
You're no longer on Dergus' back. Okay.
I'm going to stand 1 foot behind him and follow vigilantly, 1 step for his 4.
I'll be up swinging from the branches.
You guys follow this little creek up, and eventually you reach a small little wheat farm. And 3 wolves have a mouse trapped. His back is against his little house, and he has a little straw hat as these wolves, gigantic wolves, are threatening him. You dare steal our master's water? No, I swear, it was here when I found it. We're gonna bring you to them, and what they're gonna do to you is far worse than what we would.
They might have information. We should get involved.
Okay, well, you guys go first. I got to come up with something snappy.
You sure you want me to take the lead on the charismatic side? You were always so much better with words. Very well. Hey, ahoy, wolves!
The biggest wolf in the middle turns around, snarls at you. Who are you?
I am Sir Franklin, captain of the Emperor's Royal Guard. Long may he reign.
Hey, Sir Franklin, Sir Franklin, I'm not a real dingo. I don't know if you know that, but I can't stand up to them.
I don't know what a dingo is.
It's like me, but even bigger.
But you have the confidence of a dingo, and that is what matters.
Douse yourself in acorns and repent!
I will shoot out of the trees and start spraying them with a hail of acorns.
Oh, well, there goes diplomacy.
Yeah, I guess everyone roll initiative. Wow. Kit, what's your initiative and your AC?
I rolled an 18 and my AC is 15.
Dergus, initiative and AC. Ooh, a nat 1. That's tough. What's your AC? 14. Got it. Wendy.
I got a 15.
15. And your AC?
13. No, 12. Yes, 13.
Franklin.
11. My armor is 17. So I have a thick shell.
Finally, Mango.
Oh, I rolled a nat 20.
A nat 20. Nice.
I think this dice is loaded.
Oh, what's your AC?
My AC is 11.
Makes sense. Your bones are hollow.
Wow. It is so
Actually, Kit, with your surprise attack, roll your attack and damage.
So yeah, there needs to be a dex save.
Okay. Which wolf do you want to attack? One of the smaller ones or the big alpha?
The big alpha.
Okay. They get an 18 on the dex save.
So are you saying that maybe 1 or 2 acorns bounced off his snout?
Yeah. He rolled an 18, so he kind of just
Batted it
spouted
away.
them away. Is that what is this? I thought we were talking.
Sting of my wrath.
Oh, is this a squirrel? Squirrel? Oh, no. And they all start wagging their tails.
I'm gonna run and actually hide behind Wendy.
Cousin, why are you protecting that squirrel?
Cousin.
Where'd she go? I'll be looking.
We gotta get her. Get the squirrel.
You should start
I'm just
chasing
gonna
his
start
tail.
chasing a tail, and I'll start chasing my tail. Tail. Kit, you're gonna have to watch out for the flurry of paws as I'm running around in a circle.
I'm weaving like tight figure eights in between your paws.
Okay, so now that you've done your surprise round, we have Mango with his nat 20 to go.
Okay. I've never been in a fight before. Are there, how many wolves are there? There's 3?
3.
I'm going to fly over and I'm going to land on Dergus. And I think back to when I was a boy about the old furry tale they used to tell us.
Furry tail.
And it was about the 3 wolves that tried to attack the pigs. I'm going to look at the wolves and I'm going to say, you know, I remember a story about this way back when, that you guys huff and you puff. But in that story, it was a little pig. And I kind of want to make this story a big pig. And I'm going to cast Enlarge on Dergus. So Dergus is going to double in all dimensions. His weight is multiplied by 8. He is now, what size is Dergus? I would assume small?
Medium.
Medium?
Probably medium.
Oh,
actually.
he's large now.
Gosh.
Until this spell ends, Dergus is going to have advantage on strength checks, strength saving throws, and whatever damage he's dealing, he's going to deal an additional 1d4.
Kit, it is your turn.
Okay. I will scramble in between Wendy's legs and jump on Wendy's snout. And I will mark the middle alpha wolf as my prey. And I'm assuming a 19 hits.
Yep.
Okay, well then he will feel the full might of my toothpick arrows.
It passes straight through him.
16 piercing.
Yeah.
Lobotomizes him.
Actually, it is 1 piercing.
The wolf kind of just laughs at that. What is this?
Well, the wolf doesn't realize that I rub poison into the ends of my toothpick arrows, so he will take an additional 13 poison damage.
Oh my god!
The big alpha wolf kind of laughs at this, and then he's like, "Ugh, I feel off."
Spicy.
The big wolf, he's not happy about that poison. He's like, the warlocks didn't say anything about not eating you.
And I am just going to point out, it is poison ivy, so he's probably going to be like scratching
you made
his
my
face.
skin itch.
Yeah, his paw's just constantly on his nose scratching. This is annoying, to say the least.
Evil powers at my bow.
Speaking of which, it is his turn.
Uh-oh.
And he will run and try and attack you.
As I'm standing on Wendy's snout.
Yeah, so Wendy will provide you some additional AC. So we'll say you're half cover, so he bites at you and actually hits for 5 piercing damage.
Ow!
I'm going to clutch my tail protectively.
That stings.
He probably just pulled some hair out of your tail.
Ow!
He
for
will
the
try and
audience-
bite you again.
For the audience, it's worth noting we're only level 3. So 5 damage isn't
that's
a
a s-
laughable number.
That's a slap.
He tries to bite you again, but this time he misses as you are protected by Wendy. And Wendy, it is your turn.
I'm going to throw my head back to throw Kit a couple feet backwards. I got this. Somehow, I got this, yes.
I'm going to land like a saddle on a horse and grab your fur like reins.
As I'm kind of trying to hold him back from getting getting at Kit. Get the book! Get the book! Get the book! Book!
What book?
Book! Bag! Book!
What the fuck are you
I'm wearing
talking
a bag.
about?
I'm wearing a bag on my back. Yeah.
I will scurry into your bag and pull out a book with both paws.
This? You mean this book?
Yes, throw it on the ground.
Can you read?
Yes.
I'll toss it on the ground.
It says Grandma's cookbook on it. And as I try to frantically like push him away as he's snapping at Kit, I'm going to look down at the book. Okay, I got this one. And I will drop on the ground and roll around frantically for a second before... No, I'm sorry. Before standing back up. Okay, get him! And I'm going to shake violently, and a small army of fleas are going to jump from me onto the wolf in front of me. I'm casting Infestation. I'm going to need him to make a con saving throw with my spell save of 9.
He gets an 8.
Okay. All the fleas that I've picked up over the travels jump onto him and start biting him. He's going to go ahead and take 2 poison damage.
All the fleas except one. Most people don't know, but squirrels are omnivores, so Kit is currently,
Mouth
munching.
just full with a flea.
A couple of them, yeah. A couple.
Fair enough.
He needs protein somehow, right?
And that's my turn.
That wolf is just itching all over. His back paws are scratching his ears, and his front paw is trying to scratch his nose. He is mad.
He needs a bath.
Yep.
Not me.
He'll look over to the wolf on his right.
I had it with these guys. Get the dog.
And then that wolf will attack you. He misses on his first one. He'll try and bite you again. This time he bites.
I love how they're ignoring like the tent-sized Dergus that's about to mess their day up. Yeah.
To be fair,
5 piercing damage.
Ooh. I yip a little bit at that damage.
To be fair, I would pretend like that wasn't in the room. If you don't acknowledge it, it might not attack you. I don't know. I would look at that.
The elephant-sized pig in the room.
Yeah.
The other wolf will say, "I got a boss," and he goes, bites twice at your tail and hits once.
Ooh.
He finally got the tail. Someone did it.
Somebody got the tail. Wow, this guy must be a legend.
3 piercing damage.
All right, I'm holding him off slowly, but this hurts.
Franklin, you're up.
I'm not a diplomat, I'm a soldier, so I'm okay with this turn of events. But I will look to Wendy and cast Heroism. I know it's a bit late and you took your turn already. But if you are a friend of Dergus, then you must be a hero. So I'll cast Heroism on you.
Right as I'm about to run from somebody biting my tail. Not just stepping on my tail, but biting my tail.
And then I will position myself in between the wolves and where Wendy and Kit are.
Hey, Joey, just a quick question here. I'm totally asking this in the eyes of, just the casual listener, and not in the eyes of Nolan. What does heroism do?
The imbued creature cannot be frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting modifier, which is 2, during each of her turns in this case.
Now seeing this turtle fearlessly stand up to these big bad wolves, I feel a little bit more emboldened. And even though I don't like having my tail stepped on, let alone bitten, I think we will hold for Dergus.
And that is my turn.
And it is Dergus's turn.
Last and not least, hopefully.
Yep, giant Dergus.
Dergus sees his friends under attack. And he's usually slow to anger. He's a pretty nice pig. But no, he's pretty upset. He's in fact going to go into a rage. And he's going to attack probably the one that Kit attacked, the alpha.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe doing so I can scare the other 2 away. So Dergus charges at the alpha, his tusk strike at the ready. 13
That exactly hits.
Oh, nice.
for 12 points of piercing damage.
I wouldn't want to be charged by that.
That's great. He's a big boy.
With all that damage he's taken, he's angry. And him and the other 2 wolves howl. And this kind of shakes you to your core. Everyone make a DC 10 wisdom save. Okay, anyone fail?
I would have failed, except Sir Franklin over here gave me heroism, and so I hold.
Well, so the thing is, I've never really been in combat before.
Air quotes.
And the fact that there's 3 wolves howling, I think triggers a very animalistic fear in me. I rolled a nat 1.
Since you failed, you have a minus D4 on your next ability or attack.
Oh, good thing I'm a bard. I ain't attacking.
You're not alone. I also failed.
The mighty hand to the emperor.
Long may he reign. Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, Mango, it's your turn.
Okay, well, yeah, this howl kind of freaked me out. You know, you hear, I don't really hang around wolves. They're kind of a bad crowd. I mean, but we're here, we're in this. So I'm going to try and muster any kind of bravery I have. And I'm going to look directly at this alpha wolf. And I'm going to fly over to one of his buddies because I'm not dealing with the alpha wolf. So I'm going to just straight up ignore that. And I am going to fly over to one of his lackeys. I guess the one on the left. We'll just say that. I'm going to fly directly right into his face. I'm going to look him in the eyes and I'm going to say, who do you think you are, huh? You ain't bad to the bone. I'm going to cast a vicious mockery on him.
What does he do?
So he needs to make a DC 13 wisdom save.
Okay. He fails.
I bothered him. I feel like it's more of a face palm instead of like he is.
I'm certainly face palming.
Okay, so he will take 1 psychic damage, and he does get disadvantage on his next attack roll before the end of its next turn. So, pretty good. I mean, like I at least made him wince, I think. But I noticed some of my people are getting bit here. I'm gonna fly over to Kit, who looks like he kind of got chewed on a little bit. So I'm gonna fly over. I'm gonna look Kit in the eyes. I'm gonna say, "You are the death incarnate. Don't forget that." And I'm gonna use a healing word. You're gonna gain back 6 HP.
Wow. I will grab you by your birdie shoulders.
Thank you, my friend. You have the gratitude of squirrels.
No, let me go. I need to fly higher. Fly higher.
It's a healing squawk.
True.
Well, with that rejuvenation, Kit, is your turn.
I'm ready. Which wolf is doing the best?
The 2 minions have not really taken anything other than the one that had his feelings hurt.
Are the minions standing fairly close together?
Yeah, they're all 3 attacking Wendy right now.
Oh, awesome. Okay, well, I found some rope in Wendy's cute little backpack, and so I'm going
It was her leash.
Sure. I'm going to run around the 3 wolves' ankles and attempt to snare them. They will have to make dex saves.
The 2 minions pass, but the alpha fails.
Okay, well, then he will be hoisted up in the air and dangling upside down.
Wow. So he's just itching. He's tied up. He's not having a good day.
Feel the itchy bite of vengeance.
Speaking of which, it's his turn. So he's itching. He's angry. He's tied up. So he's going to try and just escape with a dex save. And he nat 20 gets out.
Disadvantage, I thought.
Oh.
Right?
From what?
The trap specifies with disadvantage.
Then he doesn't have
Isn't that
nat 20.
cool?
Wait, is that a ranger
He
thing?
gets a 12.
Sorry, he's still hanging by his paws.
He's still stuck up there, and the other 2 wolves are like, what are we supposed to do, boss?
I'm going to take that opportunity to run up his belly and jump into the tree that he's hanging from.
Classic squirrel. Taunting him.
It is your turn.
I do the squirrel a little too well, don't I?
Yeah.
In the kerfuffle of the fight, my book got turned to a turkey recipe, and I'm going to look down and see real quick. And I'm going to try and cast Thunder Wave. With my Thunder Wave trying to emanate from as I emulate the power of the wolves. Everyone in a 15-foot cube, make a DC 9 con save.
I'm going to say I'm there too, probably. Yeah. Do I have to subtract a d4 from this? Is that what you said?
I got a 12. Yeah.
I got a nat 20.
Nice.
Dergus is awesome. I failed.
I don't even need to roll the d4. I failed.
I see that. I see Sir Franklin shake a little bit at this ferocious howl, and I'm going to use my reaction to make him re-roll it. As
Whoa, what? That's
you
awesome.
remember it happening, but it might not be actually happening.
I super passed that one.
Oh, very nice. So unfortunately, yeah, my bark is worse than my bite, and you're going to take 6 thunder damage.
Oh, you really peeled my mango.
You take half that, right? So the 2 minion wolves pass, but the one who's tied up, he failed. And with that, the thunder knocks him down. He drops, stands there. I'm tired of this. They don't pay me enough. And he runs away with his tail between his legs, and he runs into the woods. And there's only 2 wolves left. And they look at each other, confused. And they'll make wisdom saves to see if they stay. So, one looks like he's about to leave, but the one that Mango hurt his feelings, he has just a single tear. And he's like, you know what? I wanted to be an actor. But now, I'm going to be bad to the bone. I'm the alpha now. And he tells the other one to stay.
Does he tell him to roll over as well?
Sit.
Stay.
Aw.
And it is his turn. He will turn to Dergus and look at him. Hey, you're that pig the warlock said we're gonna bring down their profits, aren't you? I bet if we get rid of him, they'll give us a big promotion. And he will try and attack Dergus with 2 bites.
Oh.
1 bite hits.
I have resistance to piercing, bludgeoning, and other damage, so
He will deal 5 piercing.
only enraging Dergus further.
The second one, who was about to run away, but now he has a new alpha, so he's more inclined to stay, will run to the tree that Kid is sitting on and like jump up it and bark at him. Hey, come down here! Come here!
I'm taunting him and sticking my tongue out.
And he's like digging his claws, trying to climb. Let's see if he can climb a tree.
Oh, shit.
No. Wolves are not made to climb trees. Franklin, it is your turn.
Taking notes from what the alpha did to Wendy, I'll make my way over to the wolf that's trying to climb the tree and snap down on his tail.
Ooh.
Not one.
Did you forget to put your dentures in?
It's wagging so fast that you're just...
I'm just... My mouth is wide open. I'm just slowly trying to track the tail, but I never actually clamp down. He's too fast.
Dergus, you're up.
Or Dergus is further enraged, and he's gonna go after the alpha, the new alpha, because whatever alpha is in front of Dergus, it's gonna get it. Letting out a bellowing roar. Dergus lunges at the alpha. A 21 hits, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. 18 points of damage.
Ooh, you take a good chunk out of this wolf.
After the attack, Dergus rears up on his hind legs and then slams his front hooves into the ground. Thump! The big, powerful vibration hits the rest of you.
What a man.
No, he's a pig.
Well, you did a good chunk to that wolf, and he's not sure if he wants to stay or not, so he'll make a wisdom save. You know what? He's confident. He's still going to be the alpha. He's going to stay. He tells the other one, stay. And
Good boy, stay.
and the other one's too busy looking at the scroll, turns wild-eyed, like, what?
Tongue hanging out halfway.
Yep, slobbering everywhere.
Frothing at the mouth, yeah.
Mango, it is your turn.
I came in here thinking this wolf is just a bad guy. But what he just said, that just resonated with me.
Yeah.
I'm going to fly over. I'm going to land. I'm just going to look this new alpha in the eyes. Hey, man, listen. I know. I've been there, too. I thought I wanted to quit my passion. You could make a good actor,
Do you really mean it?
I really do.
Make up persuasion.
Of course. Let's see. Okay, so I got a 10.
Okay, he will oppose that roll. He'll turn and look at you. And with his nat 1, he stares deeply into your eyes. You know what? You're right. The warlocks, they don't pay me enough. They don't understand my deep, burning passion to be a thespian. You understand. You get it. I can make it. My parents were wrong.
I'm gonna start clapping. Scene, bravo, bravo!
I'm gonna go and make it on the big screen, and he runs away.
What is going on?
The other wolf turns and looks at him like, "What are we leaving, Alpha?" And then he'll make a wisdom save to see if he's staying in this fight. He sees him running. You wuss! Now I'm the Alpha.
That's so perfect.
Kit, it is your turn. You have a wolf snarling at you.
Yeah, well, as I am above him, I get to roll with advantage to see if my attack hits, thank God. And I'm assuming a 19 hits.
It definitely does.
So my eyes will once again go to that, like, dark, glazed over place as I'm suffering and, like, reliving the PTSD of losing my entire winter's mound of acorns. And I will mark him with the hunter's mark and also Slayer's prey as I hone in with my bow and shoot him for 1 piercing damage.
That's even better than I thought.
And 9 itchy, scratchy poison ivy damage right in between his eyes.
Evil cowers at my bow! You canine filth!
He's gonna make a con save to see if he wants to, like, scratch his face and leave and attack someone else, or still try and get you. He wants to go attack someone else.
I'm waving my tail at him like,
And it is his turn, so he will turn, look around,
I'm right behind him.
and see a turtle, and just says, I guess I'll just bite you.
He can try.
So he'll try and bite you. And he definitely tried. He goes down and you just feel his teeth just bounce off your shell as he rolled 2 2s on both of his attacks. So he does nothing. And then he stops and he's like, I'm really rethinking this right now. Wendy, you're up.
I got an idea. And I will run off. Okay. I'll be back in time, I swear.
I guess Franklin, you're up.
You aren't the first to try and kill me in combat.
Oh, really?
And now that I'm not targeting the very fast-paced tail and he's just staring down at me, I'll snap down on his snout.
Oh.
Ouch. I miss.
He just kind of like tilts his head and goes, What are you trying to do there, buddy?
I am trying to defeat you. Stay still.
I don't think I will. Dergus, you're up.
Even more enraged by the attacks on his friends, Dergus sees the final alpha, squints his eyes and wiggles his snout in anger, and charges at the alpha with his tusks, aimed squarely at the alpha's throat, and rolls it
Definitely hits.
for 20 points of tusk damage.
I watch in awe.
You should,
As you charge
because
in.
As you charge him, it is like the Lion King when Puma chases off all the hyenas, because he goes to 0 HP and runs away with his tail tucked, yipping.
Yes, you better run.
And Dergus lets out a ferocious squeal.
Guys, I got it. And I come back with a thick steak in my mouth. We can give this to him and then he'll eat. But, it's over?
Like a piece of meat?
Yeah. Yep, it's well cooked, in fact.
What?
I took it from the farmhouse over there. I figured it'd be a good idea because dogs like meat and I figure wolves like meat and we could just pay him off.
That makes sense.
That would work.
The problem is now all of the wolves are gone. Who do we question?
And who do eat the steak?
Why don't we question the mouse in the house?
What are you talking about, Oinkers? I thought of it just in time. You guys are just too fast.
I'm gonna scamper down the tree and run over to my my rodent brethren. I assume that
Yeah,
he's still
he's
there?
still there. He
Oh,
was watching
yeah.
the whole time.
I forgot
Quivering,
we were
holding
saving
his
him,
tail
yes.
and his paws.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
right. Just kill
The
him.
little mouse farmer stands there. He removes his straw hat and holds it over his chest. Well, thank y'all. It was cool. I was mighty scared.
There's so few animals that are smaller than me, so I'm gonna, puff out my chest and pat him on the head.
There, little friend. We've got your back.
I thought they were going to take my wheat farm. Yup.
What is your name?
Well, my name is Charles E. Swiss.
Do you happen to sell pizza?
Well, you see, my wheat is for my bread. I also grow tomatoes for the sauce, and then you put some cheese on top. It's delicious. Would you like some?
Does he have pigs for pepperoni?
He does now.
Dergus gives it a stink eye.
Oh, I was mighty scared.
Can you tell us why they were here?
Well, you see, this little tributary, it was look like a good source of water to grow my wheat. But apparently these wolves came by and they said, this water all belonged to the warlocks. And I was like, hey, well, it's an accident. I didn't know anything. I just found it. And they said it didn't matter. I was stealing from them and they were going to take me to the warlocks and have me, I don't know, some words I can't repeat in mixed company.
What are you talking about, warlocks?
Well, there's some warlocks, and they live on the beach, like the shoreline. They're the warlocks of the shoreline, and apparently they bought all the water, and I saw it was drained down there.
Wait, so were those wolves the Pinkertons?
They accidentally stole this water, so they sent the wolves to kill me.
So wait, I'm kind of confused though, because I always heard from everyone that mice are always afraid of water.
What?
Well,
Who told you
of,
that?
Well, it's because of all the catfish, right?
Catfish? Where? Oh, well, I believe there's a dam built up. That's what's causing all this water blockage. Well, I don't get my hands in that kind of business. Well, I'm a peaceful man. Oh, golly gee, I don't know. But these warlocks are awful scary. I think all they care about is their monetary gains. Well, I'm sure if you keep following the river, you'll eventually reach the dam, and then you can talk to them up there.
Dergus looks at the rest of the group,
Oh,
inquiring
God.
if we're ready to go and confront these warlocks.
What's a dam?
We'll follow you wherever you want to go, Dergus. We've got your back.
But wait, don't they all have water bowls?
Be careful. All I know is they gave me this contract, and they were forcing me to sign it. So anything I grow with their water is theirs.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, I know. It was a very bad contract. I didn't sign it.
We will not stand for this. Dergus, we will follow you to the edges of Noctara. Or closer, hopefully.
I'm not really accustomed to all this, and this is a lot going on, but whatever these warlocks are doing, it's really just damaging.
Damaging the environment.
They're just damaging the environment.
Chucky E. Swiss bids you adieu. And he sends you guys off with your own personal pizzas. And it is not tasty.
But if you want to sponsor us, we'll re-edit what Trent just said.
Well, that means they're already in our Patreon if they heard that.
Right.
The day starts to end, and you guys have a night to relax and rest and regather your strength.
Nice.
You guys eventually settle in a nice little clearing to camp out.
What was the point of that book you carry?
This book? And I'll reach back and grab my bag, toss it around a little bit, and pull it out. It's my magic book.
But all you did was transfer your insects to the other wolf.
Yeah, and I learned how to do that from this book, and I'll nudge it with my snout.
I'll look down at it. From a cookbook?
You can read the arcane too? You must be like a super powerful wizard then, because it took me forever to figure out how to read it.
Oh, yes, you're right, Dergus. No further questions.
I'm going to tell you anyway because it's really cool, and since you speak arcane too, it's pretty neat. So the book talks about time, and you have to put you put things into a magic box, and then you use time magic on it, and once you do that, out comes good food. And so if you take that, you know that you need magic to make good food, and that's the secret to magic. They just don't know it yet.
I'll nod slowly like I understand what you're trying to tell me.
I'll nod thoughtfully, chomping on my acorns. By the way, if you guys need to get any HP back, I have not good berry, but good acorns.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think I'm gonna eat a single one of your acorns. I feel like that's a death
You're
sentence.
a bird. Birds love acorns.
No, I heard your vengeance quest. I'm not touching your acorn stash.
Well,
I've seen you kill people with
unless
poison.
you give me a reason for vengeance, you
That's why I'm
don't
not
need to
touching the
worry.
stash.
Anyway, I'm going to pass around 2 acorns each to all of you for you to get a couple of health points back. And also, they're tasty and delicious.
I'll crunch down on them one bite.
Little known fact: pigs actually love acorn.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Maybe
And-
it is well known fact. I don't know.
And then I'll be sharpening one of the tips of my arrows for blood.
See?
Oh, you really want to hear the old war tale again? But, Dergus, you were there. Of course, the rest. You should all know of his heroism. I was all right, but really it was mostly you. I would have died if you had not stopped that seeker from cracking my shell.
Oh, so you guys saw like some action.
That's right. We fought in the Battle of Erdport, where Emperor Kavis, long may he reign, conquered Belior. It was, a little over 8 years ago.
And how are you like? So what did you do in the battle? Because I mean, I saw you fighting today, and it was kind of impressive. I kind of like look around. Like, how did you get promoted to captain of the guard so quickly?
Well, I met Emperor Kavis, long may he reign, when he was just a little Triton. Turtles live a very long time, so I am his senior, not to brag. But I was hand-selected by him, long may he reign, to be the royal guard, to be the captain of his royal guard.
He hand selected you?
Yes,
Did he like pet you really hard or something?
with his webbed hands, yes.
Wow.
I mean, that ceremony must have been like just one of the biggest events ever.
It was not as big and grandiose as one might think, but it was enough for me.
So what you're saying is Kavis was just swimming and then brushed his hand against you?
Shut up.
Wait, is that the hand selection? Is that what you said that like?
You guys, I was chosen.
Oh no.
I guess if you believe fate and all that. Yeah.
You're saying that when he was removing you from his garden,
His coral reef garden.
garden.
I believe you, Franklin. Only a true battle-worn soul can see the warrior in another.
That's right. Beware an old man in a profession where men usually die young.
Yeah, I totally understand. I protected my acorns, you protected a kingdom. It's all the same, really. I feel like I
the
really
same.
I feel like I really understand you on a spiritual squirrel level.
Though, As we talk more and more, I think you're not just brave. Perhaps it's rather you would rather die than for things to stay as they are.
It's true. It's true. I am a grizzled, valiant survivor.
The Valo Empire could use soldiers such as yourself.
I'm nodding solemnly.
Perhaps I will consider it, Sir Franklin.
There are whispers of rebellion here in Belior. Orcs sailing here all the way from Noctara to rebel against Emperor Kavus. Long may he reign.
I'm stroking my furry chin thoughtfully.
Indeed.
Did they bring fences with them?
Fences?
Yeah, to hide behind. That raises their intimidation way up.
Then probably.
We should probably leave before the orcs with fences get here.
It is true, but we should rest first. We have a long battle with the warlocks of the shoreline.
Indeed, they will feel the sting of our wrath.
We will make this river a monument to their defeat.
A river of blood?
Well,
A river of blood.
whatever works.
Do you guys think that maybe the warlocks of the shores, do you think like maybe they're being held captive by like a bigger entity, like a hash brown or something, and then they're just being forced to do this? I don't know. It could happen.
You mean like a company bought them out in like 2019-ish, I think, 2000, somewhere in there?
If that's how turtles keep track of time.
Your guys' rest goes by uninterrupted, and the next
Yay.
day comes along. And you guys make your way up the river. Eventually, you see a giant beaver dam. This is obviously what's been blocking the river. And on this dam, there's a bunch of beavers slapping their tails, putting more mud, trying to make this thing complete. They don't seem to notice that you guys are even approaching.
Scourge of the river.
Wait, if they're warlocks, then I don't know, but that might mean they're warlocks.
It's true, they could have magic. We should be prepared for anything.
Their magic is nothing against my nuts.
I'm gonna bring everyone into a huddle. Okay, guys, listen. We're gonna have to be very careful. Be very careful.
I don't get it.
Just stay behind me. I will give you shelter. And I'll slowly start making my way forward.
I'll be slowly pushing you with my paw to get you a little faster.
I'll be riding on your Wendy's back like you're my steed.
Oh, I like the way you think. That's gonna be really cool. Let's do it.
I agree, but should we talk to these warlocks first?
Feel the sting of my... I suppose we could talk first.
I am no tactician. I am but a soldier. And without a leader here, I'm not sure what to do. So, Dergus, will you be our captain?
A valiant captain indeed.
Oh, Dergus, my Dergus.
I'll follow you all the way to the watering hole and back, but probably not further because I might get distracted, or it might be time for me to go home.
You have my bow, and you have my acorns.
You guys approach this big giant dam, and behind the dam, you see a giant reservoir. It looks like they're making a whole entire amusement park around this reservoir.
Dergus is going to try to speak to the beavers on top of the dam.
Okay. As you get closer, you see that there is one beaver with a hard hat who seems to be...
I like how you just snuck that in.
who appears to be telling all the other beavers what to do, and he's standing towards the side of a open schematic of this beaver dam, and all it is just a drawing of sticks and mud.
Who are you? Yeah, I'm the foreman. Are you with the union? We already paid our dues. Well, we're the damned good beaver construction company, and we were commissioned to build this by the warlocks of the shoreline. Well, They're not here. What do you need to talk to them? What's going on? Hey, we're not going to work if there's any funny business. I'll put this whole entire construction on a halt, and we will go on strike. Boys! And they all kind of stand up and look.
Dergus is right. You have been mistreated and led askew or astray. Something. You've been led wrong.
Damn straight.
Well, hey, if that's the case, we're going on strike. Boys, strike! Strike! And they just start chanting strike.
To be fair, they did say if they were going to go on strike if there was a funny business, and I am in the funny business, so...
Tell a joke.
Dismantle the patriarchy!
And I'll leap on top of the dam and start like dismantling whatever twigs I can. I'm probably not making a big dent in it because they're pretty small twigs, but I feel like I'm making progress.
They're not like violent towards us, so I'm just gonna fly up and land next to the foreman. Hey man, it's really good timing that you guys are gonna go on strike because I'm actually in the funny business. So nice to meet you. I'm Mango, and you are?
Oh, my name's Justin Beaver. All right, you're not with the union, are you?
No, not at all.
Not
Justin Bieber. I got you. Stumped me. Stumped me.
We will break through the shackles of this drought.
Throwing sticks in the air still. A few pieces of mud and dirt.
Kid, that's not shackles. That's a dam.
Just help me dig it up, Wendy. Come on.
We worked hard on that. What are you doing?
Water should not be held captive.
No.
Well, that's not what our bosses said. That's it. They said this is their water. You know, we're gonna call their representation to come down here.
Please do. Emperor Carvis owns the world's water.
Long may he reign.
Long may he reign.
Out of the bushes, you hear, "Well, hold on right there," and popping out of the bushes, a big grizzly bear in a suit, just his tie, has a briefcase, and he steps out of the bushes and walks over.
Is he walking on 2 feet?
Yeah, he's walking on 2 legs, and he kind of waddles over you guys. Hey, listen, guys, I have a specific paperwork for all of you. And he hands each of you a cease and desist order.
I freeze, holding my twig as my paws begin to shake with restrained rage.
Behind him in the bushes, you see another bear holding a beehive. Look, I know you guys are out here causing some trouble, but look, we can make a contract deal. You hear me?
Wait, hold on. What kind of deal? I'll be very interested.
Wait, so this says season and desalt. I'm looking between the piece of paper in my cookbook. It doesn't say that anywhere in here.
You're not the best at reading, eh?
What do you mean? I can read.
Good. No, man, it's all good. Look, all of y'all. We can strike up a deal. You see, my employers, they'll give you some water and you can grow stuff. But whatever you grow, it belongs to them, you see?
I was kind of hoping it was more of like a tour deal.
So they get all the profit. You're making my employers lose some profits. That's not really good.
What you are doing here is unjust. And we will tear down this wall.
Oh, it's very just. Trust me. Look. It's all here on this paperwork, and I'll hand you.
I don't have hands.
Grab it with your mouth. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm so sorry. Meanwhile, I'm drawing back my bow and aiming directly between the bear's eyes with a look of pure fear. What, Dergus?
I should wait. I can't kill him yet. Okay, but I can kill him soon, right? Okay. I will avenge you.
I mutter under my breath.
Look, all I'm saying is we can strike up a deal here. We could make a business arrangement. Look, I'm from the Bear Brothers representation. You know, you have the right to bear representation.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Like, all you need to do is just grow and go about what you need with the water. Just know that the warlocks will own everything, including your soul. But don't worry about that last part. That's just in the fine lines. As your representation, I'll take care of all that.
What happens if something were to happen to you?
Well, what do you mean?
I'm threatening you.
Well, you see, sir.
Try to keep up.
He's got more bite than bark.
Wow.
Sir, you're threatening me. Hold on. He pulls out a piece of paper, writes it down. Here you go.
I don't have hands.
He drops it in front of you. You're being sued for battery.
Can we add assault to this?
No, it says desalt.
Hearing the word assault. And I will start pelting them with arrows.
That's not much of a surprise attack. If you say assault for 10 seconds.
Everyone roll initiative. Kit.
14.
Dergus, what was your initiative? Okay, 15. Wendy.
I got an 8.
Franklin.
Turtles are very consistent. I got another 11.
Wow.
Wow.
Noise.
Mango.
I got an unlucky 13.
So the bear in the suit goes first, and his name is Teddy.
Of course it is.
So he will close his suitcase, and as he hears a squirrel flying at him, a flying squirrel,
A flying squirrel.
he will swing his suitcase at Kit.
Could I possibly roll acrobatics to see if I could do a backflip midair and land superhero style on top of the suitcase?
Sure.
Oh, awesome! Yes! 19?
That's pretty good. Yeah, you land on top of the suitcase.
With like my 2 front teeth bared and, one arm poised at the ready.
Feel my wrath.
That was pretty impressive. You have an agent?
I'll think about that for a minute.
Well, while you think about it, he'll swing at you with his claws.
Yeah.
Oh, it's.
Why do you sound happy? Don't sound happy.
See, I'm not the only one.
All you
When you
DMs,
DM,
you're all sadists.
sometimes you're excited when the NPCs hit.
He'll do 9 bear claw damage, but not the dessert.
Jesus! 9? Okay. All right. I mean,
You've been served. I'm sorry.
Dergus, it's your turn.
that was rude.
Dergus seeing this attack on his friend.
By the way, when I fell to the ground, I spit out blood.
Dergus
And
is
a
seeing
tooth.
Dergus is seeing red.
From my blood.
Yes. And enters a violent rage, focused on the suit-wearing bear, which is absolutely ridiculous. He lunges at the bear, attacking with his tusks.
It's a pretty nice suit.
Okay.
Not for long, hoping to destroy the suit. Dergus lunges at the suit. I don't think that a 12 is going to hit, but
His AC is 14, so darn it. Kit, you're up.
Well, I just took a pretty bad beating. I'm still like wiping the blood from my mouth, but I am grinning. Like I have been waiting for this moment. Are there any like trees around that haven't been
Everywhere.
cut down by the beavers?
Oh, I guess that's true.
I'm assuming there might
I'm
be
going
like
to do
some.
a tree roll.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
There is a tree still up.
Yay. Okay. I'm going to use my movement to scamper to the top of the tree, and I will make an attack roll at the bear. And I got a 6.
Yeah, that also misses.
Okay, that misses. So I'm just going to stand up there thinking about acorns for a little while.
The bear is sitting in the bush still with the honey pot, or the beehive, I should say. It is his turn, and he walks out, and he'll look around. Oh, we're beating him up, right, brother?
He's like, yeah, might as well. I mean, this is self-defense, so we're good.
He looks at you up in the tree, since you've been the one attacking.
Who forgot to roll with advantage because I'm such a good D&D player. That one, me.
He'll reach inside the beehive and pull out some honey and throw it at you.
Oh, that's nice. Honey's good.
Oh, wow, he hits.
With sweet, gooey deliciousness?
Yeah, this honey, it just kind of gets in your fur. It's sticky.
Oh, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all.
And then you hear bzzz, as a bunch of bees come.
Oh, no.
My eyes go wide.
And you get stung for 4 piercing.
Well, that's just rude.
At
Because
least,
the bees want their honey back.
at least they're not the bees that Finian carries
Oh, yeah,
with
true.
him.
Oh, yeah, the giant bees. Ow! Ow!
and this bear, who's named Grills.
Oh my god.
Wow.
You're having too much fun with this.
Will end his turn. Mango, it is your turn.
Okay.
Hey, Mango.
Weird question.
Hey, Mango.
Yep.
I have like 9 HP. Can you help me out?
I can. I think I can help everyone out. But I
Love
have
you
a
so
weird
much.
question. What's a bear's intelligence?
These bears seem pretty intelligent.
Yeah, he went to law school, so he's pretty good. His brother,
So,
maybe.
Would you
a little less.
argue it could potentially be higher than 4?
Yes.
Okay. That's for a later turn. Okay. Well, I gotta get some healing, so we're gonna do a big boy spell. Okay, so this fight is going down. I just watched my buddy Kit get served.
We're buddies now?
I think.
Yay!
I mean, like, with certain people, I think it's just safer to be a friend.
Agreed.
So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna cast Aid. I'm gonna go ahead and target Kit, Dergus, and Wendy. You're pretty sturdy. Sorry, my guy.
No, it's good. I'm a hero.
Okay, so the 3 of you, your hit points are going to be increased by 5 for the duration.
Ooh,
My
okay.
friend.
And this is permanent for 8 hours. So gain the 5 HP, and that's your HP for 8 hours.
Mango, you are so sweet.
And since I see things are getting rough out here, pun intended, I'm gonna go ahead and give Bardic Inspiration to Kit. So for the next 10 minutes, you have a D6 that you can add to an attack roll, not damage, but I think it's just
Any roll.
any roll.
I believe it's any D20 roll.
I think it's any non-damage, I thought.
Yeah. Any
So-
D20 roll.
Yeah, you get a D6 on any D20 roll you want.
Thank you. One time, right?
Non-damage.
Yep.
You're a true pal.
That's all I can really do because I'm just a bird here. So I think I'm gonna fly up into the air.
Yeah.
Before I get smacked with honey.
Franklin, your turn.
Well, Mango may just be a bird, but I'm the captain of the Royal Guard. And I
who?
need to...
Of who? Who's
the
Royal
ro-
Guard?
Emperor Kavis, long may he reign, of course. So, I need to protect my friends. I will cast Bless, targeting Mango, Wendy, and Kit. You guys add a D4 to all of your attacks and saving throws. Dergus, you're the greatest hero of them all, so you're fine. And I will walk in front of the bear with the briefcase.
Wendy, you're up.
I go to reach for my bag, trying to pull it out again, and this time my snout gets caught, and I accidentally pull out a hot pepper.
Oh no!
Hot! And I'm going to cast Dog's Breath, not Dragon's Breath, on this bear. Out of my mouth erupts bad dog breath and small spurts of fire straight at him. He and his brother are going to need to make dexterity saving throws, DC 9.
They both fail.
They're going to take 12 fire damage. This is a spicy pepper.
You did the one chip challenge.
Why would I carry that in my bag? Hot!
It is now Teddy's legendary action, but it's not a legendary action.
Rachel just shot upright, eyes wide.
It is his legal action. No! He pulls out a piece of paper, looks at Mango, says, Hey, you're that comedian guy, right?
Are you? Have you heard of me?
Yeah, you need some representation. He quickly writes a contract and throws it as an
I sign it.
reference. I was gonna say make an intelligence save, but
No. Hold on. Let me read this. Paper.
okay. Let me see how well he wrote it. Oh, not bad. So make a DC 11 intelligence save.
Remember, you get a D4 to this.
I think I should probably. Do I have to use it now or after?
You always get a D4 to
Oh,
all attacks
cool.
and saves.
I got a 7. I don't even read. I've waited so long for this opportunity. Sign me up. Put me in. I'm ready.
So if you had read this contract,
Oh, no.
you would know that you're not the main attraction. Someone else is.
You're
And
the
Teddy
opener.
says, yeah, you're just kind of like the opening act. Teddy's like, well, you know what the best comedy is? Slapstick. And out from the forest runs an orangutan, shoving leaves in its mouth. It runs up to Mango, slaps him in the face. for 3 slapping damage. And then he runs back. You should have read the contract better. And then Teddy will take his regular turn.
Are there orangutans in Kylo? Where did that guy come from?
He's not from Belior.
Seeing that Dergus is the biggest threat, he will attack you twice. Oh, wow. He got 2 4s, so he definitely misses.
Yeah.
Dergus, you're up.
Dergus is going to attack Teddy Bear again. And before he does that, he yells out. 18.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. For 16 points of tusk. Tusk damage.
Ooh, you do a good...
Ripping off his suit and thrashing around, messing around with his insides. Those tusks.
You definitely rip off his suit with that much damage. And he is not happy about that. This was a gift.
For tax purposes.
Kit, you're up.
Sweet. Okay, so I am still high up.
Before you attack,
No.
you notice that Grills, who threw some honey on you,
Yeah.
you notice his paw has 6 claws.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
His paw has 6 claws.
Does that mean something?
It looks like it does.
Is he?
This is the bear that took my hibernation acorns.
Oh.
This is the reason why I did not hibernate, but I trained day and night to shoot my arrows to rend bear flesh from bone. Anyway,
bear?
let me.
Are you saying that in Rachel's voice or in Kit's voice?
Who knows? We're one and the same right
Yeah,
now.
right.
We have melded. I will aim my hunter's mark on my new prey. Thank God I get to roll with an advantage because that was a nat 1. And I get a plus D4, right?
Yep.
Aha! Okay, I definitely hit with a 22.
Yeah.
So, now that that's hit, I will also mark him as Slayer's prey. And squinting one eye closed, I will aim my poison-tipped arrow at this lawyer bear and let loose my fury. For 1 piercing damage with my toothpick arrow and an additional 11 poison damage.
We laugh every time she says 1 damage, and we know it's going to be followed by an obscene amount of damage.
Bleed, you Ursine filth! And just so you know, Ursine is a scientific name for bear. Just wanted to make sure that.
Ursaluna, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
there you go. Okay,
So-
you're welcome.
My name is Kit Montoya. You stole my acorns. Prepare to die.
As I get a slight Latin accent.
Well, it is his turn, so he will kind of itch at the poison. I steal a lot of food from a lot of people. I don't remember you.
Wow.
What?
It hurts so much.
Who's that?
I think I actually need to take some psychic damage from that.
Yeah, you take 1 psychic damage.
Ow! As a tear rolls down my furry, honey-covered face.
But here, I'll make it up to you. Have some honey, and he throws more honey at you. He crits you.
Oh no!
I have 13 HP. Just
So you get smacked with just a wad of honey, and you're now stuck to this tree.
Oh no!
And the more bees are coming. You take 7 stinging damage. And Grills kind of just smirks. For you, that was your whole winter's supply. For me, that was just a snack.
Oh,
And he
I am
pats
biting
his
my
belly.
knuckle.
Mango.
Huh. Well, okay. So things are going downhill. I kind of feel like I need to go help Kit. I'm gonna fly over and get in between Bear Grylls and Kit, and I'm gonna land and I'm gonna look up at Mr. Grills.
You know how in the Princess Bride, when Inigo Montoya is clutching his stomach and he's like bleeding everywhere, I'm clutching my heart and there's honey everywhere.
I'm gonna land in between these two, and I'm gonna look up at Mr. Grills. I'm gonna say to him, Okay, man, listen up. Enough of this monkey business, okay?
'Cause
This is
they're-
getting unbearable. And he's going to need to make a DC 13 wisdom saving throw, or else he's going to find my jokes hilarious, and he's going to start laughing a lot.
He'll be the first person.
God, what's with all the psychic damage?
Girls looks at you. That was pretty good. You're funny. You should sign with my brother.
Now, he finds this so funny. He's going to fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, it can make another wisdom saving throw. It has advantage if it's triggered by damage.
So he's just on the ground.
He's on the ground laughing. I made his whole day.
So yeah, he's on the ground, giggling.
And lastly, as I'm dealing with this bear, I'm going to look over to Dergus, because I rolled a D3 and he gets it. I'm going to look over to Dergus. Hey, Dergus, buddy, can you hurry that up? We're gonna need a couple more tusks over here, and I'm going to give you bardic inspiration.
Wait.
Well, this seems like a perfect time for a legal action.
Oh gosh.
Oh, no.
Teddy will pull out a paper, looking at Franklin. You say you work for Calvis, right? Or
Long may he reign.
do you have a contract with him? Because I represent all his true guard. And he'll write a paper, and he's like, "Why don't you sign this? And I'll give you the good deal."
Don't do it, Franklin. Don't do it.
Wow, he rolled pretty good on this document, so it will be an 12 intelligence save.
I believe in you.
I thought Carvis, long may he reign, would never hire someone of your deplorable nature. But I believe you. I rolled low.
So he hands you a contract, and it says, if you sign this, your next turn, you'll have advantage on attacks, ability checks, or anything.
That's pretty good because I have not done anything. So I will take the quill in my maw and sign it.
What's the caveat?
Yeah. What's
is
the
your
fine
turn.
print?
All right. I will attack him.
The caveat is you can't attack him
Okay.
or his brother, and he gets to take an action on your turn.
Oh my gosh.
I might have screwed up.
Joey scratching his head in consternation.
Should have read the fine print.
Okay. I'm going to try and find a legal loophole here.
Ooh.
And I'm going to summon all of the commanding presence that I've seen Emperor Carvis employ. Long may he reign. The bear, Teddy, needs to make a charisma save.
He gets a 12.
Sorry, it's a wisdom
You people and
save.
your big DCs.
It is a 11.
Yeah? Okay, so my DC is 12, so he just fails. I'm going to command him to tear up that legal document.
Wow.
As his action.
Terminate
as
this document.
As his action, he will tear up that lead.
Oh, well played. Nicely
So
done.
terminate that contract.
Wendy, it is your turn.
My mouth is still on fire, and so I'm going to run straight over to the dam and start drinking from the reservoir as quickly as I can, trying to put it out. Now that my mouth isn't burning so much, I have an idea, and I run over to my book, and I'm going to paw through it a little bit until I see a picture of another book in it. And I'm going to cast Comprehend Language.
Huh.
And as I do so, I realize I'm reading a cookbook.
Oh no, the psychic damage continues.
And I sit down, sad, tuck my tail in between my
Aw.
legs. Wow. And start to question if I really am a chronomancer.
Might have to take a D4 of emotional damage for that.
That's fair.
Oh.
It's only one.
You knew all along.
Somehow.
Deep down
I
you
knew all
knew.
along.
Well, it is Teddy's turn, and he's mad that he's just lost his contract. So he's gonna
And his
try
suit.
and yeah, he's angry.
He lost his suit.
You're right. He's having a bad day. Law
good.
school didn't prepare him for this, so he's gonna try and kick Franklin.
Oh no.
Make opposed athletics.
He went from legalese to straight violence.
Most lawyers do, right? Wow. 16.
He got a 22.
No!
So you fly into the lake.
Well, that must be
I'm okay with
refreshing.
this. Yeah.
And you kind of skip a little bit because that was a pretty good kick. And you only take 4 bludgeoning. And then he will turn to Dergus, reach into his briefcase, pull out a potion, and drink it. And his potion is just a pot of honey. And he will heal. And then, Dergus, it is your turn.
With a ferocious battle cry. Dergus once again lunges toward Teddy, hitting with 23
23 definitely hits.
for 20 points of tusk damage.
Wow.
Ooh,
Gutting.
heavy hitter over here.
Teddy.
You
with
guys
his tusk.
mocked me, but he's a hero.
Yeah.
You've definitely ripped off a lot of his suit, and the more of his clothes go away, the more animalistic he becomes, and he roars, and his claws are getting sharper somehow from just his rage. But it's not his turn.
Is he a,
It is Kit's
is he a
turn.
barbarian?
Yeah.
I will summon 10 healing acorns to my shaking, trembling, outstretched claw and eat them really fast one by one.
I have never seen that spell used like that. That's brilliant, though. Wow.
When you don't know how to play D&D, the ingenious things you come up with, right? And then as a bonus action, staggering to my honey-covered feet, I will call upon rain of acorns, and they will hail upon his body like stones. He will have to make a dex save.
Well, he is prone and laughing, so he will have disadvantage. And failed.
Fantastic. He will take 10 acorn damage as I hold my claws up to the sky and scream, "Drown in a tempest of nuts!"
As one of the acorns pops him on the head, he kind of rubs his head. Let's see if he snaps out of it.
DC 13.
Wisdom? He is still laughing. He finds it funny as he rubs the little bump on his head.
My pain
And
is
it is-
funny?
And it is his turn, and he makes that
At the
roll
end.
again.
At the end.
Can you do anything else?
He's incapacitated and can't stand up. So whatever incapacitated.
So no,
is.
he's basically unconscious.
Okay. So he will make another roll on his turn. This time he succeeds. So his laughter halts and his eyes narrow. And he will end his turn.
Okay.
Mingo, you're up.
Okay. Okay. Are the Bear brothers within 20 feet of each other?
No, they're pretty far apart.
Okay, so Teddy looks pretty preoccupied.
Mhm.
And it looks like Kit, he's going to go down fighting this one way or another. So, I'm going to try and help. I am going to try to reduce the size of grills.
What?
So it's an even fight.
Stop it!
So, I'm going to try and half the size of the bear. You need to make a DC 13 con save.
Oh, Con.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I can make this really cool. Wait. Hold on. I chose a weird subclass. So I'm going to try and stack all of this. I'm going to activate Unsettling Words. So I'm going to use my third and final Bardic Inspiration as my bonus action. And I'm going to give this bear a minus D6 from its next saving throw. And then I will activate Reduce. So DC 13 with a D6 minus penalizer.
That D6, he fails.
Yeah! Okay. So this bear just starts shrinking to half its size. And God, there's so many. This spell is rude. Okay, so you're half the size. You have disadvantage on strength checks, strength saving throws. Your weapons also shrink. The target attacks will deal 1d4 less damage.
Okay.
Awesome.
Down against creatures with legendary actions, too. Wow.
Franklin, you're up.
I will lazily swim my way back to the battlefield and then go to reinforce Dergus against Teddy and maybe finally get to snap someone in the ass this episode. I'll attack him and hit with a, I hope I hit, a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
I did not like that he talked about the Emperor like he employs these dirty bears in his repertoire. I'm going to smite him.
Whoa. didn't realize that he was a paladin.
Well, yeah, Emperor Kavas blessed me. Long may he reign. Okay, I will
mistake.
deal 8 piercing damage with my jaw and 11 radiant damage.
Wow.
So you just bite down on his butt.
Yeah. Clamping down right on his ass cheek.
Is there like a glowing halo behind your head as you do this, as you erupt in
And you
turtle
can
light?
hear the crashing waves of the ocean.
Wow.
It's very majestic.
So
He
with
must have
this,
blessed you.
with this hit, you hear him roar his bear roar, brrr, and he flings his briefcase up, and it opens, and all these papers fly out, and some land in the water. And he looks and he goes, "No, my LCC contract paperwork. I don't have a law firm anymore." And he runs away.
I love that he actually said it wrong, and it's supposed to be an LLC,
No,
which
it's
just undermines him as a lawyer. That is just so perfect.
He failed his legal action.
Yep. So without a suit, he runs on his all 4 legs, bear-like into the. You completely turned him back into his primal state.
Wow. Bleeding and his
Yep.
tail, tiny tail tucked between his legs. Yeah.
I'll nod my respect towards Dergus, like we won yet another battle.
And I nod my respect back in kind.
His brother, on the other hand, is still there, small and angry.
I'm gonna beat y'all up.
Dergus, you're up.
Dergus turns his rage toward the smaller grizzly bear, who's now threatened his friends yet again, and directs this rage at the bear's face because he's smaller, and he's gonna lunge at him, trying to gore him in the face with a natural 20
Wow.
for 18 points of tusk damage.
Grills falls down with stars around his head as he just got smacked very hardly.
You mean like Looney Tunes stars?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Some Tweety birds,
Yeah.
and he starts swatting at him. He grabs one and says, "Hey," lets it fly away. It's just Mango actually flying around his head. Kit, it is your turn.
I will, crack my neck and roll my shoulders back. And I will take one of my arrows in my paw and march right up to him. I'm assuming he's still quite a bit bigger than me.
Yeah.
He's still like 4 feet tall,
Yep.
right? And I'll look him dead in his bare eye and I'll say, "My name is Kit Montoya. You ate my acorns. Prepare to die!" And I will leap at him with my arrow and start stabbing him repeatedly with my toothpick.
It's a sharp toothpick.
Make an attack.
I roll a 17 for
That
my
hits.
attack. So I'll keep repeating with increasing fervor and anger and rage for the acorns that he ate. "My name is Kit Montoya! You ate my acorns! Prepare to die!" Stab, 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 stab.
How much
Stab.
damage?
As I stab him repeatedly and yelling, he will take 1 piercing damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, and
Yeah.
I know there's gonna be a disgusting poison damage on this.
Okay, and 10 more poison
Yeah,
ivy
there it is.
damage. I also might bite him once just for fun.
So with that damage, Grills is going to start scratching his butt and be like, "You know what? I'm done with this." And he's going to run away, just scratching everywhere. He's done. He runs back in the woods.
Should have went with Charmin.
May your flesh turn to mushrooms!
But before he enters the woods, you'll see his head pop out.
We'll pay you extra if you kill them beavers.
And then he
Hey,
runs
wait
away.
a minute.
Oh,
Rude.
how many beavers are there?
Like 20, 30.
No!
Well, we're all dead.
And you just start to see all these beavers start waddling toward you guys.
Is Justin Bieber leading the troop?
Yep.
We were such good friends too.
Yeah.
Dergus canonically is the only one of us to be in the main story.
Oh no!
I think the rest of us have to stay behind so he can flee. We are doing the heroic thing, Dergus. Did you see what I did back there? Anyone can be a hero.
I'll die defending my acorns and my friend.
I don't want to die.
Dergus has a tear in his eye, looking at you with a shocked expression.
You always know exactly what to say.
Brought me to tears.
You're right. I will die braver than most.
A poet among pigs.
You're right. You're right. We are heroes, and we will die. Heroes. Yes, heroes. I'm gonna run over quickly to some of the documents that fell out of his briefcase. I have an idea. I just remembered what it was. Yes. Yes, my idea. Wait. This. I know that word cook, and I know that word book, and it says they've been cooking the books. They don't have any money. I know all those words.
It just says that they're cooking the books.
I picture it says cooking the books.
yeah. It says right here, and I'll paw it over.
The beavers stop when they hear this. What do you mean they're cooking the books?
Yeah, it says right here they're cooking the books, and I'll slide him over the piece of paper.
He'll look at it. Wow, they don't even have the bare necessities to pay us. Guys, tear it down. We're done.
Ooh, we did it.
Wait, so we live?
We live.
No
Well, if
heroic
we're not getting
sacrifice?
paid, why would we eat you?
Nah,
You were going to eat us?
Maybe. And the beavers start tearing down this dam. As each big wood log gets removed, more water starts to flow down this river until eventually it just rushes down.
It's just so beautiful. Sorry.
We have done a good thing today. I am proud to call you all friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Dergus is right. I think it's time we go relax.
This might be one bath that is good. Yeah.
We've certainly earned it. It's only a 3-day walk back.
One of the beaver walks over to you and says, well, you can always take our boat. With the current, you'll get down there pretty fast.
You have a boat?
Yeah. Why?
They made it out of wood.
It should be a raft, because beavers actually make rafts.
No, they made it.
swim.
They swim. Yeah.
I know. That's what.
I love it. Okay.
So you guys get on the beaver's boat and sail down this river.
As the moon rises over Kythar, my glazed, teary eyes watch it rise high above the horizon, and with it bringing hope of a new day of mud. And I turn to my new friends. And acorns. And I turn to my new friends and I say, I've been so focused on vengeance and bloodshed for so long. What do I do now?
You know, that's honestly not a bad idea.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think you'd be pretty good at it.
But first, the mud bath.
The mud bath.
Not my bad.
Wait, I just realized there's no winter because there aren't seasons. So,
What? She was storing acorns for winter.
That's right, the planet isn't
And you guys all sail down this river and enjoy a well-deserved mud bath. And you have successfully foiled the warlocks of the Shortback clan. But they're out there plotting their next money grab.
as always.
And that is all we have for today. I hope you enjoyed this bonus episode, and I'd like to thank everyone in our Discord and our Patreon for all the support. I hope you really enjoyed this episode. Next week we'll have the part 6.
Part 5. We're
Part
starting
5.
part 5.
We'll be out with part 5, and then after that we'll have the short rest.
That's going to be so much fun because Arc 4 was such a shit
It
show.
was crazy.
Yeah, I'm so looking forward to that short rest.
Make sure you guys get your questions in
Yes.
so we can get those answered.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, if you guys know any souls who are unfortunate enough to not be patrons yet, go tell them to join. They'll have a lot of goodies waiting for them.
Like of Dergus and Friends.
Right?
We'll see you next week.
See you, nerds. Okay, bye. Bye. You know what really sucks, guys? We're probably on the tail end of this episode, and I realized I could have called it Burdick Inspiration.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Missed opportunity.
Yep.
Lose inspiration.
This is why you were mood off stage.